Viva Tequila Seltzer, the #1 hard seltzer in the world and the official hard seltzer of Day Drinking with Dog. Ditch the malt, add tequila. Welcome back, Day Drinking with Dog. Merry Christmas. Hope everyone had a good weekend last weekend. It's a little hectic. I'm kind of glad it's over, to be honest with you. Pasquale Villano is my guest this afternoon on this dreary, chilly, rainy Wednesday after Christmas. And quite honestly, he's blown me off quite a few times already. But I'm a 3 strikes, you're out. So you only had 2 strikes.
That's it.
So you're good to go now. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
I know you got a lot on your plate we're going to get to in a little bit. But can we just jump right into this Tommy Cutlets fucking shit? I think this shit... This dude was turning down $20,000. You know, well, he didn't turn it down, but something happened with the agent, and he tried to finagle his appearance at that pizza place in Jersey. So Tommy did it on his own, didn't get any money.
He got Aaron Judge to buy him dinner, though.
Aaron Judge did buy him dinner. I read that today. What if, and then he plays, like he was, I didn't watch it, but I saw it on TV, they had this huge interview with him on Sunday before the games. And he's sitting down with Pam Oliver and all this shit. And then by halftime, it's like, you will never see him probably start a game again. And you're a big Giant fan.
Yeah.
I heard you bet on the Giants, too.
I did.
Was that Christmas Day? It was Christmas Day, right?
I did.
Yeah. How'd that go for you? You were so confident in Tommy Cutlets, I heard you took the money line.
I did. I took it for $200.
Well, whatever. That's not that much money.
No, but then...
I heard you had a little bounce back after
that. I did have a bounce back after that. Yeah.
So my question to you is, you bet large on the Ravens, correct?
Yeah.
You were a little intoxicated is what I was understanding?
Also correct, yes.
And then, see, I didn't know this when you texted me to work for you on Tuesday night. So
the reasoning why?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Was, I guess you were hungover?
Severely.
Okay. Now, when I went to work and saw Drew, he told me the story of your betting the night before. I said, "No, this dude just got rich quick and he wants his shift covered." Why can't you bet on your own? You got some criminal activity on your FanDuel going?
So I used to go to Jersey when it was legal in Jersey and not legal in Connecticut.
Yep.
So I had my IP address like set as in Jersey, so I was using it. And then once it became legal in Connecticut, I thought I could just change it back to Connecticut. It's legal in Connecticut, back in Connecticut, but I guess that's not how it works. And they were mad that I was a resident of Connecticut, but using FanDuel for numerous years before I was in Connecticut. So FanDuel and DraftKings banned me for life.
Wow.
Yeah, I got an email and that was it.
So now Drew is your consigliere?
I call him up just like an old school Italian bookie. Hey, I need this for this much. And he'll... Are
you Venmoing him the money?
Oh, yeah.
Ahead of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the sum of money you bet on that Baltimore game, I'm like, I don't know Drew's finances, but I'm sure he's not wanting to dish out that kind of money for your bet.
Because I asked him, I go, you didn't try to stop me at all. He goes, no, I didn't try to stop you. I just wanted to make sure you knew exactly what you were doing.
That's what he told me. He said he asked you 7 times. Is this really what you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey,
great game.
It worked out.
Great game.
Do you remember any of it?
Nope.
Now, did you bet money line on that, or you took the 6.5?
No, I took the points.
Yeah,
I took the points.
That was an easy bet.
I thought it was a shoo-in. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be 6.5 points, but those 6.5 points are weird, though. Mm-hmm. But Baltimore's a great team, and San Fran has shown a lot of weaknesses the entire year, normally because someone is injured.
Right.
But 6.5 points against the Ravens, I'll take that all day.
Yeah, I wasn't too. The games were okay. The Giant game was probably the best game of the day. Like,
it was entertaining. I never thought I was out of it at any point in time.
No. What was the final? They lose by like 8?
Lost by 8, yeah.
So you would have lost either way. Oh, no. You would have won if you did.
2 point. Well,
what was the line in that game?
The line was 14.
Yeah, so you would have. Why would you do money line on that?
Because it paid $1,300
on a $200 bet.
Yeah.
All right.
They were plus 650.
What sucks though is Drew's in control, so you can't see what the cash outs could be.
I wouldn't have cashed out anyway.
No,
even if they were
when they got that pick 6 and got back into it, they were probably offering you some money. You don't care.
I didn't care.
You're old school Italian.
I wanted that 1,300 or nothing.
I was on that hot streak for a little while. Cooled off some, but like this is Sunday and Monday. I missed Sunday. I missed out on a 4-teamer that would have paid 13 by the fucking Jets blowing that lead and only winning by 2. They had to win by 3. So I hit out every other game, and then on Monday I did what did I do? Like a 4-player parlay, touchdowns and stuff, and I hit 3 of the 4, and I needed Rashee Rice to score. But I was watching that game at 1 o'clock, and then like KC ain't winning shit. No. They fucking suck this year. But anyway, so the real reason we got you on is you got a lot of ventures going on in your life. You are a food prepper that you started during COVID, right? Yep. And now you have bought, and anyone knows Full Circle Pizza in West Haven, like on the backside of Randall's by the swamp. They closed down, and you saw an opportunity.
Yeah.
So it's Papa Do's. Show that logo there. Nice. Papa Do's Pizza. So when I asked you about it, I thought you were just buying the place to have your own kitchen to do your food prep stuff for the week. Because I know you were around the clock on the weekends getting that stuff ready, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So explain a little bit how that all started, and we'll get into Papa Do's.
Basically, family's been in the restaurant business. I started the restaurant business, stuck with it for a long time, and then once COVID hit and the restaurant shut down, there was no work for anyone, and kind of like the world just stopped. But it didn't stop for a lot of other people, like nurses, barbers, stuff like that. And these were people that were ordering takeout, delivery, stuff like that. People that were coming to see me on a weekly basis to, get food, have drinks at the bar, etc. So one day my barber reached out to me and he was like, hey, any chance I know you're not working right now, so are you interested in, meal prepping for me and a few of the guys at the barber shop? It'll be like, 20, 30 meals. He goes, charge us whatever you want. He's like, we don't have time to cook. We're still going strong. So I started for him, and then he posted it on social media. I reposted it, and it just trickled from there. I mean, nurses started to reach out to me, other people that were trying to get into the fitness, unlike us that were just drinking the entire time during COVID.
I didn't get off my couch.
Yeah. So, it just started to snowball from there, and it turned into what it is now. I mean,
so what's the name of it? How do people? So it's me. Are you taking new? Orders? Like you're almost like a doctor. You taking new clients?
So right now we're kind of in like a transitional period because of the
restaurant
purchase of the restaurant. So right now we're just doing phone orders, or if people reach out to me personally. Everything has been done off word of mouth, and a lot of my clients will actually post my product and tag me across multiple platforms because of how much they believe in it,
right?
Rely on it. So I've gotten a lot of business off just good people helping me out and posting the stuff,
right? What's the phone number?
It's 203-974-9079, and then my Instagram is SqualV, SQUALV. Menu gets posted every single week, comes out on Tuesdays. They have till Saturday at noon to order, and then they get delivered right to their house, job, work, whatever you want on Monday mornings.
Yeah. I was actually hoping something would have been delivered here today. I heard you make a mean blueberry pancake.
Yeah. I sent about 12 of them to Campy's house.
Yeah, right. Again, I get the short end of that stick. Unbelievable.
I did bring you a shirt.
You did? Yes. So let's get right into that. Papa Do's.
Yeah.
I love the idea of, we love pizza, all that stuff, and I know you make a good one. You're going to be open late.
Late, yeah.
Late.
Yep.
When I say late, not 10 o'clock late.
No, 2 o'clock
Fucking
in the
2
morning.
a.m. late.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to hit those stoners, those college kids.
Yep.
I'll be calling you Thursday night after work. Yo,
Yeah.
bring one down, baby.
Yeah. That's the goal. I mean, we're trying to, I've never been shy of, work pretty
Right.
much. So, I mean, like now, I got the meal prep company. I have the restaurant that, I'm putting together. And then I'm at Stonebridge still. I'm at Ludall's. And I'm at my friend's place, Townhouse in Brantford, working Saturday lunch. So I'm doing a lot of stuff now. I got a really good team behind me. So why not be open for those hours and kind of corner the market for, none of the places, all the pizza places that are closed Mondays. We're going to be open on Mondays. Close at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Are you going
to be 2 a.m. every night?
We're not going to be 2 a.m. every night. We're probably going to be 2 a.m. We're definitely going to be 2 a.m. Friday and Saturday. And then we're gonna talk about Thursday.
I think you could adjust around college schedules.
Absolutely, to see how it is. Thursday night actually is a huge college drinking night.
Yeah.
So, if the demand is there, then yeah, we're definitely gonna stay open those hours.
So, are you gonna have a full menu like an Italian restaurant? Not an Italian restaurant, but like a pizza place menu, like grinders and.
Yeah, so we're gonna have grinders. We're gonna be open for lunch too.
Grinders, by the way, is the correct term.
Yeah,
for,
grinders.
Yes, don't throw hoagie at me.
No,
or
hero.
Shut up.
No, it's a grinder.
Sub. No, it's a grinder.
It's 100% a grinder. We're going to be doing 8-inch grinders. Same thing as our pizza toppings. There's going to be, you're going to have your classics, and then you're going to have your not so classics. This is what I call them, and that's kind of like our take on stuff. So you're going to have those grinders. You're going to have, we're doing square pizza. So it's going to be square. It's going to be pan. And then it's going to be finished off on the deck oven. So we're going to do a small personal pie, and then we're going to do a large pie. So it's going to be like Papa Junior and a Papa Senior. So there's going to be 2 different sizes. They're going to be square pies, and then we're going to also build in some creative stuff, like mix and match. The personal is actually 4 times smaller than the large.
Right.
So you could actually fit 4 of the personals in the large box. So you can kind of make like you have 1 Philly steak, 1 buffalo chicken, like a sampler board of all those different kinds of pizzas that some people don't want to order a whole large Philly steak. They just want 1 slice of it. This is catered towards more.
Is it a thicker crust? Because
it's not. So it's not going to be Sicilian style.
Okay.
It's going to be just pan. It's just going to be square.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like thin to medium. It's not going to be thick crust.
Right.
It's not going to be, Detroit style. It's not going to be Chicago style.
By the way, where did Detroit's that just popped? It was always Sicilian to me. Is there a difference?
It's not really a difference, no.
Right? I didn't think so.
No, there's not much.
They're like pizza. Okay, well, we do Detroit. I'm like, what the fuck is Detroit style?
It's Sicilian might be a tad bit larger.
Yeah.
A little bit thicker.
Yeah.
But it's really the same thing.
I used to get it's no longer Armelino's restaurant. Mm-hmm. They had a really good Sicilian.
Yeah,
and I used to get them all the time. But I was like, it's you have to like go in thinking you're not getting New Haven style.
Yeah,
and people post all the time like New Haven style is the only style. Like, listen, I love New Haven style, but like I love Chicago style, especially when you're in Chicago.
Yeah,
But it's a fork and knife thing. You just gotta have a different mindset when you go into a different style pizza.
It's not something you get weekly. You know what I mean?
It's
more of like a treat.
Load you fucking up.
No, I'm currently testing out like a bunch of different concepts, a bunch of different doughs, pans, crust thickness.
If you need like a someone to try this shit out. Just call me up. I'm right down the street.
No problem.
I got to drop Monday. Were you there Monday nights? No. Oh, I know you're going to be open Mondays, but
yeah,
I always drop off Braden at CCD in West Haven, the church down by the water. You just swing over for an hour and try some pizza.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good because
have a cocktail with Doran down at Randall's.
It's definitely a different concept. There's definitely going to be some backlash. There's definitely going to be some, getting adjusted to, seeing in the square. But it really is going to be very good. It's going to be different, and
I have no doubts about making what it doesn't have to be round.
Yeah.
I prefer a Wendy's square burger to a fucking McDonald's fucking round one.
Yeah.
But
the way it like crisps up in the pan and then we finish it off in the oven, it's definitely good.
So it's gonna have that like crunch to it too.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. You know. So you're gonna be delivering all that.
Yep.
How do you find the time in your week to do all this shit? And I want to apologize in advance for kind of taking your Saturday day shift away at Stonebridge because I fucking call out on all of them. I get them covered. I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were working at Townhouse in Brantford.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
it's a good spot.
So I needed. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, my buddy Tim owns the place, and I basically reached out to him. I was like, "Hey, listen, I'm not working Saturday lunch. I know it's probably not ideal for you to hire someone for one shift out of the entire week." And he goes, "No, Saturday lunch. I actually really need someone." I'm like,
Right.
"All right, perfect. Sign me up." So he's been great, and he hooked it up for me. So it's nice.
Yeah. I mean, I get the honor tomorrow night of working with Drew.
Yeah.
What was it, that Tuesday night I came in, you two were working?
Yeah.
You two are like fucking just bicker all night long. I mean, there's almost like you get dinner and a show and you watch you two fucking.
We have a good time.
She's like, I'm making all the fucking drinks back here, and you're just chatting with me. I'm like, well, how do you think I feel when I work with Campy every fucking night? I'm running around like an asshole. It's kind of fun to watch it to somebody else.
I feel like every other week we like take it off. It's like he shows up, he's like, "Ah, damn, like I'm dead tonight." I was like, "All right, I got you." And then next week I walk in, I'm like, "Yeah, no, tonight's not my night."
No, he's on the floor tomorrow night. I'm behind the bar.
There you go.
I rarely get that. Campy won't fucking. I mean, Campy helps out. Like he'll grab a table or two when it gets slammed, but
yeah,
I'm the one that. And then he just hands them off to me, like, all right, they're all set. And then I in this world, like when I would rather like when I'm waiting on tables in the wintertime, I'd rather start them, wait on them, and finish them. Because when he starts a table, it's not in my head that it's my table. So I kind of forget about him.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh, fuck, he's not going back over there. Like,
if Drew starts a table, he takes the table, and that's how we work.
Yeah.
We'll kind of like rotate. We'll both do the bar, and then, a table comes in, hey, I got it. Table comes in, hey, I got it.
Yeah, like the bar is easy because they're right in front of you.
Yeah.
When the tables are sat, it's like, he'll go there and goes, oh, I got 55, the table number. He goes, I got 55's drink orders. And then in my, like, subconsciously, I'm like, okay, that's your table. Then they're sitting there. The menus are still out 20 minutes later. I'm like, oh, he didn't go back over there. Fuck. And I'll go over and be like, did Campy get back to you? Because, like, I didn't know this was my table. All right, thank you. But, so we're doing delivery. We're doing 7 days a week. Lunch. So, you are a machine. You are 11 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Yep.
Pretty much. Round the clock.
Yep. We're probably going to go right now. I think we're going to stick with Sunday through Thursday, 11 to 11.
Okay.
And then
Friday and then adjust.
Friday and Saturday and adjust accordingly from there, yeah.
Yeah.
Still 11, like, there's not many places around this area that sell decent pizza that are open till 11.
No. So when I was just talking about this the other day. We were talking about somebody was asking me who was coming on the show, and I said, Pasquale about the whatever it was called, Full Circle. And I said he's going to be doing late night deliveries, you're probably going to go out to New Haven and back, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think many people from Milford they all fucking go night. And then the kids are from Fairfield anyway, so I doubt you're going that far.
No.
So you got UNH, you got, Yale and whatever, all the Southern and all that stuff. When I was in college, actually after college, when I was probably like 97-ish, I lived on 3rd Ave Extension in West Haven, down by the water.
Okay.
And we used to order from a place, I think it was called either ABC or AAA Pizza out of New Haven. And they were open till 3 in the morning. And like they knew when we were calling. Yeah. Because there was like four fat dudes living in a fucking apartment. And we get home from like fucking the club or the bars or whatever, and we would and they were there in like fucking 25 minutes. I'm like, holy shit. Like, you guys just stay open for us, but there is a market for it. Especially the college kids.
There's definitely a market for it.
And you can run late night I'm not telling you to run your business, but you do late night specials with the kids, the college kids, and all that shit. And it's like you order shit now like for delivery, and it's just the prices are like, especially if you're doing like Uber Eats or something.
Yeah, through the roof.
Like, people are so lazy Like they'll order like McDonald's through Uber Eats.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be able to pick it up too.
Right.
You know, that's the thing. Like, you know, if you got a designated driver or you haven't drinking that much but still want food at 1 o'clock in the morning, you know, place your order for pickup. You don't have to pay anything.
Do you already have a vision of a food truck in your head?
Not a food truck, just because the way our concept is, it wouldn't work with the pans. You know, if I was going like a wood fire, you know, thin crust pie, then maybe that'd be something. But you know, we're definitely thinking of, you know, the next venture while we do this.
Yeah.
But you know, food truck definitely, probably not. But multiple locations is definitely where, you know, I branded this and the concept and the whole.
Especially with delivery, you can expand your reach.
Yep.
Especially with with the late night concept as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, best of luck to you, man. You know, I'll be a customer of you. I'll come down and I'll pick it up though. I'll see you.
Perfect.
You know, I know you ain't gonna be driving. Special delivery. Now, were you gonna originally name it There's a Pasquale's Pizza in Milford.
There is.
Yeah. Do you know them?
I do know them.
Oh, you do? Okay. Because I was like, when you first said you were buying a pizza place, like I said, I originally thought you were just buying it for your food prep, just to have your own kitchen. And by the way, you will be doing your food prep out of there too, right?
Correct.
I'm assuming, because you'll have a full working kitchen.
Yeah. So right now I rent space.
Right.
So I rent
Belvac,
space.
right?
No. I rent a spot in New Haven.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I do that. So this is kind of like a double-edged sword for me. You know?
Yeah.
So I get to use that spot and also do the meal prep. Have this place. Everything gets run through the business, so everything is up to code.
Yeah.
You know, everything works out.
Are we gonna lose you at Stonebridge?
I'm gonna try and stay for 1 or 2 shifts during the summertime. You know, that's obviously the goal. I assume. I mean, I hope not, but I assume that my spot's gonna be a little bit slower in the summertime, with colleges not being there and everything like that. So if there's a chance that I could sneak out, and work 2 shifts, a week, then I'm going to continue to do that.
Yeah, we'll have you back. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. So let me know when you have a date. I know you're weeks away, right?
Yeah, weeks away.
When I mean weeks, like coming up quickly, not like months away. You're right around the corner.
Yeah, we should be.
Think it'll be open before the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And are you gonna have wings?
We are. Wings are gonna be our pretty much our second main thing.
Nice.
So we're doing wings.
Breaded or non-breaded?
Non-breaded.
Nice.
So we're doing wings in batches of. They're going to be seasoned though, so they're going to be seasoned. And
that's how we do them at Stonebridge. I love it that way.
Yeah. So they're going to be seasoned, not breaded. 7, 14, and 21. We have. So we have 2 different categories. We have classic. The classic has 10 different classic flavors. You're going to have like your buffalo, your barbecue, your sweet chili, your honey mustard. And then you have your not so classic. Your not so classic is where we're going to do like vodka parmesan wings. We're going to do Alfredo peppercorn, miso soy honey.
miso.
Yeah. There's going to be like some crazy, really unique flavors that are going to be good. Really
awesome.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, by just judging by looking at me, I'm a pizza wing guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did pizza. We did pizza from, we had a little poker tournament here last night. We did pizza from Jimmy's, but I've heard they're going to be closing and he's trying to sell, but you can't quote me on that, but that's kind of the rumor going around town.
Yeah.
Which would be sad if it just went away. They're solid. And they got good food, too.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm getting my pizza from fucking
there you go.
Papa Do's, baby.
Yeah, we're going to be doing the pies. Calzones are going to be another huge part of our menu. So we're doing personal calzones. They're going to be we're going to have like, a build your own calzone, build your own pizza. And then we have all these different specialty pies that we're putting out and specialty personal calzones as well.
Nice. I like calzones, but I can't do the regat. I'm just strictly moots.
No regat.
No?
Nope.
Wait a second. That's not so classic.
Not so classic.
Really? You're not putting regat on it?
Not putting regat.
Because I'll order one, I'll fucking forget. And I just think it, I don't know.
Not doing
I don't mind regat cheese. I just don't like it in a pizza form, a calzone form. I don't know.
Yep.
So you're just going strict mozz and then add the tops?
Cheese blend.
Yeah.
Different cheese blends, mozz, toppings, sauces. We're going to do like a Philly steak one with an Alfredo sauce base. Philly steak, peppers, onions, mushrooms in there.
Yeah.
And there's one other thing that I'm going to wait till we open that's going to be a little bit of a surprise that no one does in this area that we're going to see if we can pump that out as well.
You fucking can't announce it on my fucking show? You fucking prick.
It's just a variation. It's a variation of a calzone that no one really does yet. I think it'll be a huge hit in this area.
What's the thing that Papa John's calls their?
They do like a papadilla or something like that.
Yeah, the papadilla. Yeah. Hope you don't get sued by them, dude. It's fucking weird. My brother got kicked off of Facebook, banned for life, because he has a little side project candle company he does, and he takes he'll take a Viva can, cut the top off, and then fill it with soy wax and scent it and whatever. Does it with bottles. He has like a little machine he does. So he did a White Claw, and he posted what's he selling during the holidays a couple of years ago, and somebody from White Claw saw it and called Facebook and said ban this person for life, and they're like, okay, we're liberals, we'll do whatever you say.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's like fuck Facebook. He's not on it anymore, but he's on Instagram, which is funny because it's the same ownership. So, but it's weird, these corporate lawyers and shit. They're so fucking, I don't know.
Listen, if I get big enough where Papa John's
is fucking pissed at you,
is pissed at me,
that's a good thing.
Then that's a good problem to have. So
awesome. All right, so I will announce. You let me know when and I'll post it on my Instagram as well.
Yeah.
When you guys are opening, and I'd love to be there for opening day as well.
Yeah.
I might be in Florida, but hopefully I'm back by then. I'll be gone most of the month of January, but
we're looking. Definitely not in the beginning of January.
Yeah.
We're going after the 12th. There's obviously going to be things that we don't think of that might set us back a little bit.
Like the city of West Haven.
Which currently
that's the new mayor, right?
Currently waiting on that, but
yeah.
we just submitted everything. Normally they're actually not that bad. They're pretty quick.
Yeah.
So as long as we don't have to do anything major, which we shouldn't.
Are you hiring? If anyone's looking, no,
not
you're
hiring.
good. You're solid.
So basically, a lot of my meal prep is part time.
Yeah.
So now I made them full time.
Oh, nice.
So my staff there, instead of
is there gonna be any sit down area to come in and dine?
So there's 75 seats there.
Oh wow. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's 2,600 square feet. There's 75 seats. We are not gonna be. So we're gonna be open to private parties, kids parties. People want to book out the room. Do catering in there and stuff like that, but we're not going to do any dine-in service in terms of having servers there full time.
Plus, you're not serving alcohol, right?
We're not serving alcohol, no. Right. So if someone wants to come in and go up to the counter and eat it there, which honestly I recommend. It's a beautiful spot, and you get to try it there. But they're not going to be waited on.
Right. You come up, you order your pizza, you sit down. Here it is, and you go sit down at the table and eat it. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Not like a Papa Gino's where,
Yeah.
I want to get all the Papa pizza places out of the way.
Just get there's a Papa's in Milford.
So you and I and 8, 6 other clowns went on a trip to Cape Cod this past summer.
Yes, we did.
My first question is, do you want to do it again?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we'll pick a different spot next year.
Yeah.
I have one rule. I am not putting the fucking Airbnb in my name. I had to pay extra. All right, this is kind of fucked up. So I talked to somebody that I was telling the story, and they own 3 properties in Milford that they Airbnb out in the summer.
Okay.
And I was telling them, so what happened is I got an extra bill for a broken plank on a deck.
Yep.
Extra cleaning charge, which I thought Wayne...
We did a great job, honestly.
I thought... You went from one day to the next, you're like, how the hell did you guys clean it like this?
Yeah.
I mean, the recycling bin was overflowed with, 15 cases of White Claws and fucking Vivas and all sorts of shit. So they whacked me an extra $200 or something like that, and Ryan was just like, dude, I'll pay it. I jumped off the roof and broke the plank. In his I am a golden god moment. So, you got to pay it, or they give you a bad review, in return. So he said, "Oh, listen, I'll give you 5 stars or whatever it is. Just pay it." I'm like, so they kind of put your feet to the fire a little bit.
Yeah.
But the guy I was talking to that owns 3 of them, he's like, dude, that is bullshit. He goes, you know how many times I like, it's Milford, it's summer, it's fucking a big house that can hold 10 people, like whatever, like just deal with it.
That deck was already beat to shit before we got there too.
Right.
There was already a hole on the other side of the deck that he didn't fix. So if he didn't fix that hole, he probably didn't fix the one that he made. He
sent me receipts. Like, I'm like, fuck you. But the cleaning thing was like, because you guys moved furniture around or something upstairs. I don't fucking know what you guys are doing up there.
We pulled the chair outside.
Yeah, but one chair. Bringing it back in, so that was $100 extra cleaning fee there. So what happened was, we would all get. I think Drew had the best line. I think he said, "I blacked out 3 times in one day." I couldn't even drink the last night. Remember, I went to dinner. I said nope, and I Ubered myself home.
So bad.
I was just like, I can't. I'm just, I'm just too old to day drink, and then go night drinking.
I don't know how I did it.
And then get up the next day and day drink again. It's just. I was like, holy fuck! That was the worst night's sleep I ever got in my life. That last night there.
Yeah, but especially because it was 48 degrees in the house.
We played poker. We did all sorts of shit. So so I will not be putting it in my name this year.
That's
somebody else. Somebody else can do that, and I'll just give you guys the money. But yeah, that was. We went. It was Falmouth, right? We were in Falmouth.
Yep.
Falmouth, Cape Cod, and we found the house is as nice as the house was. It was the thinnest walls in the world because I kept hearing Drew. You would pass out, and for some reason you were upstairs and you had a deck, and you would lock the door as Drew was still outside. And the last night, because I wasn't drinking, I heard everything, and Drew was like, "Pasquale, fuck again? He locked me out again?" Because this happened every night. And he's banging on that door so loud, I think he's gonna fucking smash it just to get into that fucking room. But that was quite the. Drew passed out under the deck. He fell off the deck. The lower deck.
He passed out on the upper deck 3 times and then passed out underneath the actual physical deck once, yeah.
Yeah, and Ryan, the first night, Ryan was on the roof, and, me as the father of the group, Ryan, get down.
Yeah.
And he did, but then the next night,
when I
wasn't there, he
back on the roof.
Jumps off. I don't know if there was something in our Vivas and our White Claws and our fucking Surfsides and our booze and our whiskey and.
It was honestly so much fun though.
It was. We definitely got to do it again. It was a good group too.
Yeah.
It was a good crew. But yeah, Cape Cod 2023 in the books. And my girlfriend's so great because she's like, when I go away, she's like, just do whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to call me every day. You don't have to, we'll text a little bit, but by 9 o'clock, I don't even look at my phone anymore. I'm just too fucking bombed. The only time I look at it is to get an Uber.
Yeah.
But Falmouth was good. It was kind of not really, didn't really have a younger vibe to it, though. The downtown was okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we're in like Hyannis
I thought honestly the best part of the trip was us sitting in the house.
Yeah.
And just hanging out with each other and, having a great time. I think that was honestly some of my favorite parts of the trip.
Yeah.
Obviously because, I suck at golf, so.
I think I would love to do one day golf, one day like charter a boat or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, if there's 8 or 10 of us, it's not going to be that much ahead.
Yeah. I thought the food was really good in some places and then not so much in the other.
The first night was good. That captain's quarters or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
And then we did the
Sopranos.
We had to go to it. He's like, I booked the Sopranos, guys. Like, no shit. Really, Pasquale?
Yeah. I was in charge of dinner one night and I took my opportunity.
That wasn't bad, though. It was right on the water. It was a nice location.
Food was okay.
Yeah, food was okay. I don't know about the last night because I Ubered before I even ordered.
It was good until Campy decided to order one of every pasta on the menu for no reason at all.
Fuck, call him Tommy Cutlets. Campy Cutlets over there. So you're a big Giant fan. I was cleaning out my car the other day, and I think I won something in a raffle back in, God, it must have been June. And I know you're a big Giants fan, so it's all dinged up and ripped. But a little autographed Eli Manning poster for you. It's probably worth less than the fucking thing it's printed on. There you go, buddy.
Oh, thanks. I was cleaning out my room, and I found a signed Giants jersey, and I was like, oh shit, I won this at a stag, and I couldn't remember who it was, and I opened it up, and it was Evan Ingram, and I'm like, oh, what a fucking disappointment this was.
He's actually found a little niche in Jacksonville, though.
Yeah, no.
He's playing well. I mean, they're not playing well as a team, but he's had some touchdowns. So actually, I have your pizza box here. I want to kind of... Actually, why don't you show it on your end? Yeah. I'm a little tight to the camera. So you can see... I can see how you got the square pie going.
Yeah, so this is actually going to be like our catering case.
Yep.
So we're going to put multiple things in here. The pizza's not going to be this thick or this size. But yeah, the actual design of the box and the logo and everything is the same across all the boxes.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you are on Instagram.
We are on Instagram.
Yeah, Papados CT at Papados CT and Facebook as well. And you already have a website.
Yep.
PapadosCT.com.
Yep.
Phone number is 203-380-2680. I like how you have to, like, this is so sad this world is today. You have to, like, the right curbside on it.
You have to.
It's fucking so stupid.
You have to.
I know. It's just like, come on. You find it, I mean, you work up in Brantford on Saturdays. What's it like up the coast? A lot of people still wearing masks, or is it a little...
You get a few people that come in with masks. Mostly old people, very old people who shouldn't be there anyway because they're miserable as soon as they walk through the door.
We get so many old people at Stonebridge. I mean, It's so funny. Like, I have these really good regulars every Friday. They're the sweetest old couple, and they have one martini each. They don't order till it's finished. Then they order, and they tip me 20%. But we have such great conversations. Like, they're just, they notice the same shit you and I would notice.
Yeah.
Where a lot of the elderly are like you said, like they're miserable, cranky.
Some of them are so
out?
bad.
Yeah.
It's just insane. Like, just stay
home.
Just stay home.
Right.
We get people all the time that call into Ludal's, the other place that I work at, and they'll.
Now, if you're looking, let me interrupt you right there. If you're single and you live in the North Haven area, I suggest going to Ludal's.
Yeah, it's a great spot.
It was a little cougary den there when we stopped in after golf that day.
That's right? It. It's been like that for years, though. They used to do ladies' nights over there.
Yeah.
And it would just be all single 30 to 50-year-old women just piling in there, slamming $10 Cosmopolitans all night. But... yeah, no, we have people that literally will call in and be like, I want to make a reservation for, Saturday at 7. But is there somewhere like private we can go so we're not like around, people close to us? And you're just like, it's Saturday. Did you want the restaurant you were going to eat at to be dead?
Right.
Like, is that like...
Well, it's like when they sit in the bar at Stonebridge. They're like I had a couple the other night, and like, it's right before Christmas. There's all these self-made up pub crawls they're doing. Like, we have no control over like a ugly sweater pub crawl coming through of 10 people. But they're all, drinking and gathering, and they're sitting in the bar. And I'm like, well, you asked to fucking sit in the bar. It's where you asked to sit. Like, dude, like, what do you expect? It's a bar.
Yeah.
Outside of camp, he's swearing all night. You're going to hear a lot of swear words, too, from fucking customers that I can't control. And it's just so annoying. It's like, and then they're like, it's just so loud in here. I'm like, you specifically requested this booth in the bar. I don't know what to tell you. You want to move, but I ain't fucking waiting on you no more. I'm handing you right off to the next person.
No, it's.
Why are people like that?
I don't know. But they're around, and they're never going to change, and we're never going to adapt. So it's just going to keep happening.
I know. What are you going to do? So I was reading today. The What is it? LGBTQ? No. LG.
LGBTQ. Yeah.
IA.
IA.
Yeah, they added that on.
What's that?
I don't fucking know. There's like 36 sexual things. So a new one came out today, or it didn't come out today. It's called Abrosexuality, and somebody wrote an op-ed in like the New York Times or something. Like they identify as abrosexual, ABRO, like abrosexual.
Oh, okay.
But it just means you fluctuate and change your sexuality. Like you could be gay one day, straight the next. I don't even know what the other ones are. Just like, so I'm reading this. I'm like, when will it stop? When will it stop?
It's not going to.
I just don't get it.
Everything is just changed, and I'm young, so I can only imagine for someone that's older than me. Not taking any shots at you, but that's seen so many stuff change over time.
Oh God, it's fucking
like how stuff used to be.
I mean, when I was a kid, in early teens, even like younger, a girl that was a tomboy, like a girl that like dressed like a guy or played sports was just a tomboy. It wasn't. And now they're pushing you if you're a tomboy now to fucking have like sexual fucking organs changed.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, did you know what the fuck you were at 13? At 8? Like, I was actually attracted to girls at an early age.
I believe so, yeah.
No. What I'm saying is, like, do you think your mind is fully developed as far as if you're 11 years old and you identify as a girl, but you're a boy, and you'd go get your penis chopped off?
I'm going to be very shocked if they don't put some sort of age restriction on this stuff in the next...
Can't get a tattoo before you're 18. Can't drink before you're 21. Can't smoke. But we'll whack that thing right off.
No, it's they
I still say it's population control.
How do they not? I don't know how. I feel like they have to do something. They have to put some sort of age restriction on it.
But it's going to be state to state. It won't be a federal thing. And then the kids will drive to Vermont to get their wieners chopped off. I don't know. It's just like, you're 18, do what you want.
Yeah.
Graduate high school, take all the classes that they don't really teach you shit in anyway. There's no real life being taught in school anymore.
I just personally hate like the blast that the platform that it gets put on and like how severe it is. Like if you want to go and do that, go ahead, go do it. But there's no need to, make it bigger than what it really needs to be, if you understand what I'm saying. Right. You know what I mean? Like,
it's almost like it's an agenda.
It's, yeah.
And it's, I always hark back to Braden, who's, won't ever stop looking at his phone if he's not on his Xbox. And he just, like, video after video after video. And then, they sneak the one in. Like, he'll show me some of this shit. And he'll send it to me. I'm like, where are you finding this stuff? It's just, like, disturbing. Like, I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Like parents, like, with their kids saying, oh, they're so happy that she found herself at age 7 and she's really a boy. Like, who the fuck knows anything at age 7?
Well, people feed into it, though.
Oh.
People feed into it.
Right into it.
So that's what's really, fueling the fire here is everyone else. The social media thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything, people feed into it. People will watch it, post it, read it. Any publicity is good publicity. So if you're taking the time to then combat them as your main agenda, then you're helping them.
Right.
Because you're just spreading more of it, you know what I mean? And I feel like if everyone just, stayed in their own lane and not try to, make your lane wider, I feel like it would be a lot better. Let whatever people want to do over there, and then you do what you want to do, and the other guy does what he wants to do. Then I feel like it'll be a lot better.
I look at it like Jehovah's Witness, right? Mm-hmm. Like, don't fucking walk up to my door.
I don't understand.
Right? Like, this is kind of the same concept to me.
If I want to be one, I will go.
Yeah, I will seek you out.
No problem.
But don't come to me. And don't flaunt it. Don't
But it's accepted now.
Oh, no, 100%.
It's accepted.
Yeah.
Because we let it be accepted.
Right, and if we didn't, we were deemed, misogynistic or racist or whatever you want to call us.
Yeah.
Or not us, anybody.
Yeah.
That went against the grain of thinking that's normal.
Yeah.
And nothing's normal. I mean, you be what you want to be, but again, don't push it.
I have people that come up to my house once a week trying to sell solar panels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, where is all this coming from? There, people could just feel comfortable enough to just walk right up to your door, just go house to house. But like I said,
I can't even do that myself. Like, I had a buddy that reached out to me like a year and a half ago saying, hey, I think you'd be good in the solar. Now you brought that up, we're hiring and blah, blah, blah. And linked me up with his boss through text message. And he's like, when are you free to talk? I'm like, Saturday around 1. So the guy calls me. And he's doing a spiel for about 30 seconds. And I just said, excuse me, so I don't want to interrupt you, sir. Is this a door-to-door salesman job? He's like, yes. I go, not interested. Thank you for your time. Click. I can't do that shit.
No.
I feel like I'm intruding on someone's private property.
Yeah.
Like, I owned a house down in Orland Street. I ended up putting a no soliciting sign out because, like, I'm just fucking doing my daily. I'm cleaning dishes in the fucking, and there's a knock on my door. And there's somebody, like you said, for solar, or you have the perfect roof for solar. Really, it's on top of my house and the sun shines on it. I get that, I'm not knocking solar, but I can't. I could never do that.
Yeah.
You're interrupting someone's day. Like, if we're sitting down and we see a commercial and it's for solar, or you see like some testimonials, or your friend says, oh my God, my UI bill was only $17 this month. All right, I'll call solar.
I'll reach out to them.
I'll set up an appointment. They can come and look and give me a price quote and all that. Like, that's how it all.
If I want to stop celebrating all my holidays and birthdays, I'll reach out to the Jehovah's.
Like, I could not imagine being home and fucking you come knocking on my door saying, do you like square pizza, bro? I'm like, holy fuck, you're a big dude. Yeah, sure, I'll buy whatever you want.
Yeah. They just walk around all town of West.
The thing about it, like, the pizza thing was like solar. Like you just had to knock on people's doors. Like, I'm okay with you throwing your menu and a coupon in my mailbox, or even...
But mail it. Don't go in my mailbox
right.
either.
Right, just mail it, like,
mail it
or put your ad in one of the the weeklies.
Yeah.
That's how I discovered Pasquale's Pizza. I've never tried it yet, but I was like, oh, that's not the Pasquale I know.
No. They have a. So I know a food rep guy who has his own line, and his name is also Pasquale. So he has his own line of olive oil, sauce, stuff like that, and all of it is Pasquale Foods on all.
Oh,
of it.
really?
Yeah. And actually, when my family was in the restaurant business, they used to carry that oil and they used to put it on the table. My friends would come in when I was a kid at elementary school or middle school and be like, I saw your olive oil on the table.
All right, so I had, I don't know, oh, fuck, why is his name? Frank Zapsky. He's the Pizza Gavone.
Okay.
He's the one that runs the New Haven Pizza School out of some restaurant in New Haven. Front Door. The old, you're too fucking young.
Oh, wait, no, I saw...
or Next Door. It's called Next Door.
Dave Portnoy reviewed it.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he runs a pizza school out of there. So when I had him on, he, the holy trinity of pizza, modern Sally's Pappy's.
Mm-hmm.
What's your top 5? It doesn't even have to be in Connecticut. What's your top 5 pizzas you've ever had?
So if we're going like New Haven style, I think Sally's is the best. Then I'm going to go modern, Zupardi's, Roseland, and...
I love Zupardi's.
Yeah.
I bet Roseland's too. Very good pizza.
5?
So you didn't even say Pepe's.
I don't think... no. I'm not a huge Pepe's fan.
I will only get Pepe's in New Haven now. Like, I won't even go out my way to get it. But if I was forced to get Pepe's, it's only New Haven only.
You know who's got a really good
They
pizza?
fucked me at the casino many times.
Oh, no, it's so bad.
Like, literally. Like, I'm like, fuck this fucking corporate shit now.
Yeah.
And Sally's is the same way now, too. Like, I mean, Sally's in New Haven is definitely number 1, but, like,
Yeah.
They're
becoming.
Well, they sold out. The family sold, and now it's fucking corporate.
There's just so much money in front of their faces. It's hard not to.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. Hey, these guys work their asses off 6 days a week for fucking 50 years. Take the money and run, bro. I have no problem with that.
Yeah. I think number 5, I would put, I'd probably put New Haven Pizza Place in Milford on there.
Very, very good pizza.
It's severely underrated, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't put Bar on the list. I don't put Pepe's on the list. But outside of, Connecticut, Italy in Vegas, inside MGM, they have...
Is that Mario's place?
No, so they have, it's a whole Italian market.
Right.
So they have,
They have one in New York, too, don't they?
They do have one in New York.
Yeah.
He might own the whole...
I think he owns the name Italy.
The name? Okay, so there's different contractors.
He might have had it sold because he's a fucking...
Yeah.
He got in trouble. Yeah.
So...
Speaking misogynistic.
I had a Napolitan style pie over there, and it
Say that again. Well, I know it's Neapolitan, but you was
Napolitan.
Is that the same thing?
It's pretty much the same thing, right. But it was a craft pizza, but it was so good.
Yeah,
that was really the only other pizza that's really.
I'm trying to think like you say outside of New York's. I mean New Haven style.
I don't really ever go to New York, so I can't really be a judge on it.
I kind of the same. Yeah, I don't really know.
Because when I go to New York, I don't think pizza. I don't want to go to New York. If I'm going to New York, I'm going to New York for a reason, and it's never pizza.
Yeah. It's never anything good in New York. I fucking hate that city so much. I try to, somebody, a friend of mine posted a few months back, there's no good Greek-style pizza. And that's just false. There's some good, I've had some good, again, like I said, it's a mindset going in, if you're expecting a Zappardi's pizza everywhere you go, you're going to be disappointed.
100%.
But if you look at it as something different, I actually like East Shore, okay? Mm-hmm. But I also like their wings, so I would get pizza and wings from there.
That makes sense.
Pizza's not the best in the world at all, but it's fucking not Domino's either.
Yeah.
It's not Papa John's. It's fucking good. It still has good flavor. It's just a different type of pizza, The
thing is are you basing it off of straight cheese, or are you basing it off of their toppings, their specialty pies, et cetera, et cetera?
I always get a sausage and pepperoni. That's my go-to.
Okay.
If this is what rates Sally's down, or they have the sliced sausage, I believe. I like the crumbled.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If we were going toppings on pizza, I'm going modern over Sally's.
I just got a Domino's notification. Fucking listening to Pizza Talk. What the fuck? Alright, I ordered Domino's one night in Boston, all fucked up. So I downloaded the app. I guess I didn't turn off my notifications. Again, but they were the only place open at fucking 11 at night after a Bruins game,
That's it.
That's a big key. If Papa Do's was in fucking Boston, open till 2 a.m., I would have ordered that.
Yeah.
But they haven't expanded that far out yet.
Not yet.
So it's crumbled, and I really like, it's called the cup and chard. Pepperoni?
Yep.
That's kind of my favorite, but it's hard to find around here. I just like pepperoni to be a little thicker than that
little paper thin. Just an oily mess. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I'd rather actually be smaller in size, but thicker than have that cup. Yeah.
And it has the cup, and the oil kind of sits in the cup.
Yeah.
It doesn't get all over the pizza.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm sausage and pepperoni. I mean, I'll eat a cheese pizza, obviously, but I need toppings on it.
Yeah.
No vegetables, though. Kick that shit to the corner. Unless it's I'll do broccoli on a chicken white pie or something like that.
That's nice, yeah.
But I don't like mushrooms. Onions are fine. Like a bacon onion pizza, I'd do.
I like bacon onion.
But keep black olives off of it.
Yeah, no.
Keep mushrooms, definitely. Keep mushrooms. If you see me walking in, just lock up the mushroom cabinet. Because I don't want mushrooms looking at my pizza.
I like onions on pizza. I like certain kind of I like hot cherry peppers on pies. A sausage and hot cherry pepper pies. That's a nice pie.
Yeah. What kind of sausage are you gonna have?
We're gonna have crumbled sausage.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice Italian sweet.
Yep.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely gonna jazz it up a little bit. You know, spices.
Yeah.
You know, garlic and stuff like that.
you can do it like a hot oil. That's like all the rage.
We are gonna have hot honey.
Oh,
We're gonna have hot truffle honey.
making it yourself.
Yes.
Yep. What spices it up?
Calabrian chili.
Okay.
Yeah, Calabrian chili. Sometimes you can throw long hots. You can get.
Do you just throw it right in the oil?
Yep.
Or whatever in the honey?
Yeah. So well, you would
And
add
let it sit.
Add the oil to the honey. That's how I how.
Oh, add
how
the
I
actual
do it.
spicy oil to them. Gotcha.
Yes, because if you
Because
can't,
honey's not really going to absorb anything, right?
you can't really heat it up with the. You know, I'm sure you could. This is just how I do it.
Yeah.
I make hot oil and then I add it to the honey and mix it in because it also makes it so the consistency smooths out a little bit.
Yeah.
It makes it better to put it on.
So before Papa Do's becomes a chain, if you're drunk in Boston, all the chains are open. What's the chain you would go to?
Domino's.
Domino's, yeah.
Domino's, yeah. I've actually.
Their garlic sauce, like, dude.
Their cinnamon, you ever have their cinnamon twists?
Dude, I will fucking, I'll do 4 extra sides of garlic sauce.
Yeah.
And then I'll wake up with the worst heartburn in the world. But, it's when you're drunk, it's so good.
No, yeah.
I mean, it's you got to dip every slice in it, though, because the pizza's so bad.
Yeah. No, I've actually, I've in the past couple months, I've actually ordered from all of them.
Just to see the times and
the
little research.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, and so I know for a fact that Domino's is definitely the best one out of all of them.
So what'd you do? Well, is there Papa John's? There used to be one in Milford.
Yeah.
Where's the one now?
I ordered it on Uber. I'm pretty sure it's in New Haven.
Okay.
I'm 100% sure it's in New Haven.
What else is there? Pizza Hut?
There's Pizza Hut. Pizza Huts are closing down really fast. Little Caesars is
Little Caesars
kind of taking over Pizza Hut. I feel like in terms of really shitty cheap pizza. There's fast food pizza, and then there's really shitty cheap fast food pizza. And that's Little Caesars.
I loved Pizza Hut growing up.
Yeah.
I just, because it was almost it was pizza. It was night out with pizza with the family.
There was one in West Haven for a long time.
Yeah, it's right off the highway.
Nick's
Yeah.
Luncheonette.
Still, Still looks. They still have the Pizza Hut roof on there.
Mm-hmm.
But I like deep dish. Then I worked for the Marriott, and Marriott had the conveyor belt pizza oven for Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
So, I was a bartender there. So when fucking room service closes at 11, everyone goes home. We're back there firing up the fucking conveyor belt and making.
Well, there used to be the Chicago Uno.
Chicago Uno, Uno's
on the Post Road in Milford.
Now it's the Mexican place, yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't bad.
I didn't think it was
you
that
get
bad.
a fucking. I think it was a Chicago classic. It was sausage. It was like a sausage pizza.
Yeah.
But they had that sauce with the chunky tomatoes. Remember that?
Yep.
And I'd have to order it without the chunky tomatoes. Just give me sauce. I don't need fucking chunks of tomatoes on my pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uno's was good.
Then they started getting real nasty. I remember the last time I went there was burnt vegetables and stuff on the bottom of the crust from them not cleaning the pans, stuck inside the crust. And then we were yeah, we're never coming back here. Everything was horrible. And then literally 6 months later it was closed.
That makes sense. They had this appetizer there. It was like a personal pizza, and it was just mashed potatoes on top.
Oh,
it was the best app ever.
Yeah,
it was so good. That's a good call. I haven't thought about them yet because they're not in Milford anymore. So I'm sure there's still some exist around.
Yeah,
they didn't go they didn't go the way of Bennigan's and just disappear, right?
No, there's definitely still 99 closed down, but they're still all over the place.
My mom goes there all the time.
Yeah,
her and her husband, they love that. They're up in Springfield, Mass. But yeah, we're going to get our turkey tips. Okay, Ma, love you. Have fun. But so why was Domino's the best? Flavor, accuracy.
I looked
timing.
at it. I looked at it from a whole business standpoint when I got it. So I looked at it not just off of the quality and the taste of the pizza. I looked at it in terms of their sides, their packaging.
Yeah.
I looked at the durability of the box too.
Oh, that box is solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
this one's too, by the way.
Yeah.
We did a cheap box.
No, it's not.
No,
not a cheap box.
Yeah.
So and I also like the convenience of the app. If you make things too complicated, I don't give a shit how good your product is.
I was bombed and I figured out I got what I wanted.
So if you make things too complicated, if you give people too many choices, then it becomes like a huge deal. Like with Papa John's, I'm sitting there. It took me like fucking 10 minutes, 15 minutes to like order the shit, because there's just like every time you click on something, it's like five more like drop down boxes, pop up stuff.
Yep.
Domino's was super easy. I think the pizza was the best. I think their packaging was the best, and their sauces and their desserts were the best too. Their cinnamon sticks were they're just so good.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't get dessert ever, really. I wouldn't think to get it from Domino's. But I might have to try a little...
it's like cinnamon sticks.
You know where Domino's really falls? Actually, I think all the places do, is their wings.
I've never had them.
All right, so if I've ordered from Domino's, obviously just more than once, you know. But like you order their wings and like you just do like buffalo. You almost have to get like 2 sides of buffalo sauce too, because they don't fucking toss. They don't toss them. It's just like they fucking sprinkle it over the top.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. And then they're tiny.
They're breaded too, I'm assuming. Right?
No, they're not actually. Not
Really?
at Domino's. No, they're not breaded.
Oh.
Maybe Papa John's might bread theirs.
Okay. I don't like breaded wings.
I don't. It's not my go-to. But not back to East Shore Pizza. They have breaded wings there, and they're big and they're juicy and they're tender.
Are they crispy?
Yeah, enough. I mean, they're not super crispy, but
you eat it there or you get it to go?
They have one table in that place.
Oh, I've never been there.
Oh, it's across from the Adams
Because normally
Plaza.
breaded wings are just a disaster as soon as they hit the box.
Yeah, no, I mean.
So if they hold up, then that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, they're good there, but
yeah, we're going jumbo style wings.
Nice. Wings are. I feel it's like such an easy thing to make, but I feel it's fucked up all the time.
Yeah. Well, they're expensive, so
no, wings are. Yeah, well, that's
people try to cut. Unsuccessful businesses try to cut corners.
All right. Instead of just raising the prices along with everybody else, they are trying to create a bigger profit margin.
Yep. A lot of people don't want to do the prep work, so they'll buy them frozen.
Right.
Most wings that are frozen are breaded because they have to flash fry them pretty much.
Right.
So there's also that. So people who don't want to do that, and then stupidity.
Yeah.
Not keeping up with your inventory, not checking on stuff, serving older wings.
Right.
Stuff like that. Just not having the owner not present in the place is a large part of why places fail, is because your staff it's not their job to pay your bills and give a shit about your place and worry about every little cost. You know what I mean? That's your job. So if you don't have the things in place to do that, then maybe you do start buying frozen breaded wings for your place.
It always fascinated, these chains like Domino's, like it's the consistency of shitty pizza every place you get it from. It's like it's, you can get it from Milford, you can get it in Boston. It's the same. It's going to be the same.
Yep.
And because it's just conveyor belt. Mm-hmm. Every store gets the same exact ingredients. Every other store gets measured. Yeah.
So all their cheese is diced.
Yeah.
So they're not just.
They're not handing. They're not doing.
They're using a measuring cup.
Right.
1 cup, 2 cup.
Right.
Straight on it. So everything is done to a science, and
But if they just maybe you're the guy. Maybe 10 years from now, we're sitting down and you got 20 stores, and you're all throughout Connecticut and Rhode Island or something. And I just feel like if they spent just a little extra on better quality ingredients.
Why would they though?
I know, but there really is no good chain pizza place.
No.
There just isn't. Papa John's is worse than fucking
100%.
Domino's.
Pizza Hut's worse than all of them.
Yep. And whatever. And who knows? Well, that's not really fast. They're actually a restaurant, but just nothing good. Maybe you're the one.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
This could be your Papa John moment.
Yeah.
Where I'm sitting here talking to you. Just don't say anything racist. Where you get canceled and forced to sell your own business to Shaquille O'Neal.
But we're definitely, I'm not looking too far ahead because, no,
of course. You always have a vision, but you got to stay focused on the task at hand.
Exactly.
Right.
But I am building this one location with plans, to then have more as a cookie cutter.
Right.
you know. But it's gonna, you know, is our pizza going to stand up against Sally's Pizza, cheese pizza? You put my pizza and Sally's cheese pizza next to each other? No, it's not.
No.
It's not meant for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're meant for. This is how I like to call it. I don't know if this is the right way to call it, but this is what I stick with. I say we want to be Domino's on steroids. We want to make everything easy for you. You know, convenient, easy, late night, really good tasting stuff with quality ingredients.
Right, you're not going to cut corners.
I'm not going to cut corners. You
Right.
know, we're using great products. Doing definitely a little bit different of a concept, but you know, I think it's going to be really good. So,
I mean, I want to be driving up to Boston one day, and on my way up, the fucking Papa Do's fucking 18-wheelers fucking driving by me, or I'm driving by him.
I promise I'll get you a lot more than a shirt too.
And your college, actually, that's a nice college shirt. That's a good one. And but you'll be wearing Travis Matthews college shirts. And I'll be drunk in Boston as usual at age 60 watching a Bruins game. Now, actually, one last thing before we go. We'll wrap this up. But can you order online? Will you have the feature to order online?
Yeah. We're not gonna
have an app yet.
We're not gonna have an app yet.
Right.
I mean, sure, down the road, absolutely.
Yeah.
But,
apps are expensive.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah. So type in Papa Do's into Google right now.
Right.
And go in. There's an order online button. The first thing, you could then choose to pick it up or deliver it.
Right.
And it's going to be simple. We're going to make it, and all the pictures are going to be there too. So you're going to be able to look at whatever everything looks like.
Have you thought about like bikini delivery people, girls in bikinis?
Yeah, let's get camping, Drew.
I'm glad you didn't say me. It's like the topless maids, you know.
Yeah.
But society doesn't want that anymore. Nope, they want to cut the boobs off. But I don't know. Pasquale, best of luck to you, buddy. I'm glad we were able to do this before you got open.
I also wanted to just say real quick, I'm sorry for knocking you out of the fantasy football playoff.
Oh my God!
I knew you didn't want to bring that up.
I didn't put it in my notes on purpose.
I figured that. Yeah.
I mean, I was favored to win.
You were favored to win
until Hill went down.
Yes.
And so I lost Hill, and then I had this is my own fault, but I had Najee Harris and Freiermuth on Pitt, and I don't know, they scored 6 points combined. And then who was my quarterback? It was supposed to be I'll pick it up right now. My quarterback was, I think, C.J. Stroud, right? Then I picked him up off waivers, but then he got hurt, so I had to put in
Did you put in Browning?
Russell.
You put in Jake Browning?
I did. And actually, he had a pretty good game.
He did. He had 11 points.
Well, that's my savvy.
He had 11 points going into the fourth quarter. I'm like, oh my God, Jerry, he's toast. And then all of a sudden, this dude starts going off. He ends up with 24. He ended up being a third of your points.
Yeah, this is the league where. So I had Moore from Chicago.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't even have faced you in that playoff round had I played him when he scored 50 points on that Thursday night game, in week 5. I mean, not a bad team. No, actually, I'm sorry. I had Ferguson was at my tight end. But Hill was out. Stroud was out. Watson was out. Mark Andrews was out.
Yeah, no.
Robinson Jr. was out.
It's all right. I got smoked this week, so
yeah,
it's fine.
I saw. Oh, my teams across the board this week. My phone was blowing up fucking Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm
That's how it goes.
But I was out of the playoffs in every league. I was done. I'm like, always happens that way. But you're playing for third, though. You're still playing for money, right?
There's money in third?
Yeah, I think it's your money back. Oh. Probably the $50 buy-in back, something like that. Yeah, there usually is. I'll tell the other Drew from Eli's, if you win. Yeah, so don't not play your team next week.
I wasn't planning on looking at it.
Yeah, no, look at it because there's still money up for grabs there. So, like I said, papadosct.com, at papadosct on Instagram and Facebook. What's your meal prep?
Meal Plus Prep.
Mealplusprep.com or?
Right now the site's down because we're doing the transition.
Gotcha.
So if they just go to my personal Instagram, all the information's
there.
Yeah,
they can call. You can see the menus.
Squall V. Yep, see the menus, everything.
Squall V, and the menu's out every Tuesday.
Yep.
So I can't wait to the restaurant open and have some.
Yeah.
I think I just might get my personal pizza sampler.
There you go.
Try 4 different ones. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't even smoke weed. That sounds good. Shit. All right, buddy.
Thanks for having me on.
Anytime, my friend. And, when you get real big, don't forget about me.
I won't.
Yeah. Don't be going on some fucking, Joe Rogan shit. You got to come back on Day Drinking with Dog.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. Thanks so much, pal.
Thank you.
Take care.